gentlemen, your host for tonight's show.
Here, I'll break it over your. I'll break it over your head.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to the Crumb Show. I'm Fat Chicarella, Jesse Marchese, Chris Reynolds, and Jerry Joe Pesci.
Here at the Crumb Show, we like to get into the crumb side of life. We're all crumb dirtbags, so let's laugh about it and have a good time. So, what's happening with you crumbs this week? What you been into?
Well, this week, I took my nephew. Where we taking? We went for ATV riding, which was a ball.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But he's only 10, so he can't ride himself. He was pissed about that, but he got to ride with me. Man, it was fun, dude.
Jeez,
Riding up the
poor
Poconos,
kid.
four-wheeling. Whoo!
Was he on the front?
No, he's on the back.
Jeez.
He's behind me. Yeah.
She is, man. So he's
Probably
basically...
Let's just say-
fucking on a grizzly bear's back the whole
He had
day.
no view at all.
He looked at a sweatshirt for an hour.
He's seen the
I'm like, you having fun, buddy? And then I took him to Bushkill Falls. Bushkill Falls is amazing, dude. It's amazing.
Where's that at?
It's in the Poconos.
Okay. I thought I heard
It's a
of it.
waterfall.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah.
You walk along the wooden path
Yeah,
thing?
down all the way down the thing.
Yeah, I've been there, yeah.
Then we took him. There's a trail. Did you really?
Yeah, I was there. You walk on the wooden plank.
Yeah.
The wooden thing.
Then you do the hard trail. It's called Bridal Veil.
Okay.
It's like a trail, and then you can go up 2,500 steps up.
Did you do it?
It's fucking dude. When me and Kara went like a year ago and did it, I did it. It was hard, but I did it. This time was like extremely hard, dude.
Weren't you at your biggest back then, though?
I was like probably like I am now.
Oh, you
I
already
haven't
were.
gained or
You already were losing back
actually
then?
been gaining again, but anyway. Yeah, this time it was like harder, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
What time
man?
of year was it? Maybe the air.
That was like the same time.
Breathing
About the
wrong
same
or
time of
something.
year. It was about a year ago. Bushkill Falls, man. If you guys haven't been there, that's a good time, man. I love it up there.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's fucking great.
I was there so long ago.
I just want to know how they built that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, would you carry all that lumber down a waterfall?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there wasn't nothing there before they built that.
Maybe they just threw it down.
Wow, dude, that's a lot of lumber, dude. A lot of work.
I was there so long ago. My son Jesse, shout out Jess, just graduated.
Shout out, Jess.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been bringing out the finger guns lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just graduated. But last time I was there, he was in one of them things where you put your baby on the front.
Papoose.
Wow, that long ago?
And they're just there like. That's it. And I walked up and down that shit with him in that thing.
If you have a picture of it, you got to recreate it.
Yeah. He's about as tall as me now, so I have to recreate the thing.
Yeah. Good time.
Anywho.
Yeah, so what else are we up to?
Oh, but PA got a lot of badass shit. Crystal Cave. You ever been to fucking
Yeah,
Crystal
been to
Cave?
Crystal Cave.
A long time ago.
Been
You know
there,
what?
it's
I want to take my kid to Crystal Cave. That's a good idea because
Yeah.
I was like trying to rack my brain, like where are we taking this kid?
Dude,
I mean,
that's a great one.
Knobles, but
Poconos.
But,
There's so
uh,
much to do in the Poconos.
Yeah.
but Crystal Cave, man, that's like a thing you did when you were little. You
Yeah,
always remember
school,
it.
yeah.
And you forget about
Yeah.
it because you get older.
Then you could take her to the town that's on fire underground.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
there
You're
no
not allowed
more.
to go there
No,
no
no
more.
more?
That's like I forget what-
Centralia.
Centralia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like coal mines.
Yeah, it's a fire on coal mine. What are you going to show her? A street buckled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with all this Canadian smoke, we're
5
fucking in
houses
Centralia anyway, all over the place. It's still coming back. I didn't realize it came back.
Yeah, came back. Yeah. Oh, shit. Congratulations to my son. He got engaged.
Oh, congratulations.
Junior got
Marky.
engaged. Junior Liz,
Marky.
congratulations.
Shout out, Mark. Congratulations,
Yeah.
buddy.
I'm going to say it in the last episode, but I forgot.
But yeah.
That's all you got?
No, well, I had to take my kid. I didn't have to, but there's this, TikTok and YouTube and all this shit. It causes a lot of fucking problems,
Yeah.
especially for
Yeah.
my pockets.
That's what it's there
Because
for.
They got to have all the trends. Like my kid, there's this TikTok. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, buckle some more. 5, 6, Nike kicks. It's like this kid doing it. I'm not gonna sing it like he does, but
No, sing it.
then she had to have Nike kicks because this kid. It's a huge TikTok. It's like all over the place.
We put her Nike kicks.
Nikes.
Yeah.
But remember, you used to call sneakers kicks.
Yeah.
When in the video, this kid says Nike kicks, so now she had to have Nike kicks. I went to Dick's Warehouse. Isn't that what they called your mother in the 70s?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's called Dick's Warehouse. It used
He
to be-
just tried to give her some cheap ass Nike.
I was going to say, why ain't she rocking Nikes
I know
anyway?
him, bro.
So
Christ.
what happened was, so I'm gonna all right. Bear with me here. Because everything's a pain in the fucking ass. Everything in my fucking life's a pain in the
Very
ass.
good.
Well, if you
You
weren't
go
so
to fucking
fucking
Dick's
cheap.
Warehouse, what they used to call your mother in the 70s. But
Not you, Maria.
not Maria or your mother's. Just
My mother. was
somebody's
a saint.
mother on there they used to call Dick's Warehouse. But anyway, I go in there and it's cool. Like we start shopping. I'm looking for
Cheap.
inexpensive.
Cheap.
Inexpensive. I
Cheap.
don't buy cheap shit.
You're
I buy
a cheap
inexpensive.
son of a bitch.
You know, you guys have a used section?
So we
Where are
go
your
in the
returns
back
at?
and
Clearance
there-
aisle?
None of her
Scratch and dent?
There's Nikes in there, but nothing in her size. And so
He was
hates-
like, yes.
she hates all of them
Let
except.
it fit you. Let's go.
But her mother convinces her to get a pair of something. I guess she got two pairs of something anyway.
Where the Nikes?
I think one pair was Adidas and another pair was something else. But
What was it? Well, I got
some
another
other brand.
one.
Some other
Not
brand.
Nike kicks.
So anyway,
Ponies.
the guy says. So I go look for something for me.
Yeah, Nikes, I guess, right?
I'm getting Nikes.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fucking bastard.
But so I go and then this guy's like, "Hey, you buy one pair of sneakers, you get 50% off. Do this,
Tell the gate.
you get three shirts, you get 50% off. All sports apparel, you buy one, get 50% off." And so I'm like, I was nice. I got Jen a pair of Adidas, and I got me a pair. Mine were cheaper, of course. So
But they're Nike.
Then I got Jolie 2 pairs of sneakers, and then I go up to the counter, and the guy gives me my total. And she had to get all these other clothes because they were cheaper. So $200 fucking later.
Did you get Nike sneakers yourself?
No, I got Vans, but
So none of you's got Nike
so
kicks.
but
over
listen,
this
that we're not
TikTok
done.
episode.
We're not done. But I get to the counter. I'm looking at the receipt, and it's like $200 some, and I'm looking at. And she's like, "That's good for 4 pairs of shoes and all these clothes and
That's
all this
really
shit."
good. That's a fucking miracle.
But I said, "Hey, I noticed here that my sneakers were not 50% off." He was like, "Oh, that was yesterday." I was like, "Well, the guy told me that there was 50% off. I went
Wait,
I went
stop
out of
right
my
there.
way to get 2 more pairs."
Hold up. Wait. It was $200 before the sale came off?
Yeah, and I was like, and
Jesus
so
Christ. He was definitely in the
they were
used
like,
section.
"Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "What do we do? Can we do something?" But they were cool. They were good people.
Did they give it to you?
They did it for me. The lady came. The guy was cool, but he forgot.
Did you turn full blown Kyle at this
No.
point?
Yeah, he
I
did.
was close. I was very smiley about. I'm like, "Hey, I'm not Einstein." You know what? I don't even mean to sound like a dick, but in hindsight, I'm like,
But
'cause
you
I say
naturally
stuff
are.
like, well, I'm not Einstein here, but this don't look right here. I'm just trying to be funny, but I probably sound like a real asshole. And I'm
Absolutely.
like, I can't be having normal conversation. It's impossible. So I'm like, kind of being snarky with these people, but not meaning it. And they're like, "Okay, sir, thank you for understanding." And I'm like, "You're the one that understood."
You should know because you were in their position for
Right.
every store in there.
Exactly. But this wasn't in this. This was up next to the movie theater. It used to be Nordstrom Rack. Now it's
Oh, King of Prussia.
Yeah, it's in King of
Yeah.
Prussia. So we went to the Caribbean restaurant there.
Bahama Breeze.
Bahama Breeze, because I was
Not
like,
bad.
I said, "Hey, we'll get dinner." Thinking, McDonald's. They're like, "Oh, we'll go to Bahama Breeze." I'm like, "Okay." $100 later, I'm fucking. So mall's about to close. I'm like, "All right, we'll go to Dick's." $100 fucking later because her Nikes were 75, and then she had to have Nike socks to go with the fucking Nikes.
Of course.
So they're $20 fucking a pack for little kids' socks. I'm like, what the fuck?
she got
$100
3
later. So I'm like going in my brain like, oh God, $100.
You didn't buy them all the same size, did you?
What do you mean?
Sneakers.
I got her a size half above because she was right.
He's
on
been
the
a last you 4 years.
She was right on.
I'm never
well-
buying you sneakers
Well,
again.
no. This week I got to buy her Crocs, but she insists on coming because now they have to have those little pins in them and shit. So she wants white Crocs, but she wants to make sure they come with
Love
specific
Crocs.
pins.
Shout out to
Giblets.
Crocs.
Giblets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I told her that when I get paid again, like we're not spending all my fucking money one day. I didn't say it like that. In my head, I did. But.
I'm sure they read your mind.
Well, they can read my face sometimes. Like the other day when I was trying to fix a drawer and I'm getting screamed at about how I don't do anything or whatever. So I'm trying to fix this drawer because it was all jam packed. So I ripped it out, but I have like some kind of arthritis in my pinky. So
Yeah,
I
dual
pulled it out, and
arthritis.
I'm like, and Jen's just like, don't talk to Daddy. Don't talk for a couple seconds.
Daddy needs his medicine.
So, but I pulled the drawer out. She bought this shit at like from a Facebook person, and there's like in the back. No wonder the fucking drawer didn't close. It's jam packed with all these fucking pictures of these kids. I don't know who the fuck they are. All this weird shit, headphones and art from the last person that owned it. So I ripped the drawer out, took all that shit back out, and put it back in. So there, I fucking did.
Dude, that makes me feel like such a pussy, dude. Because I can't fix or do shit.
I fixed
Because
it.
of
It
that.
just fucking like
Like-
I didn't realize it was jam packed full of fucking artifacts from whoever the fuck.
I'm so jealous of people who can just repair shit.
Yeah, I'm not good.
Dude, seriously, dude. Like, dude, when I first moved with Kara, she wanted a towel rack hanged up in the bathroom.
Hung. Oh.
Hanged up. So I got my fucking drill. I got tools. I got good tools, big 20-volt drill and shit. You know what I mean?
24 volt.
Whatever. I don't even know what I have. I fucking go to drill the whole fucking thing went through the wall, dude. So now for a little screw hole, I got a fucking hole like this. It just makes me feel like such a pussy, dude.
Well, you have to find the stud.
So she fucking tells me to stop because it's just
You're
bad
making it
now,
worse.
right? So now we have to go to the store to find pictures to hang up over the holes we fucking I just made.
Why don't you just fucking spackle it?
Because that'll be another nightmare I can't do, Jess. That's why.
I sucked at hanging curtains. I didn't understand how, like, every time I tried to find a spot, I didn't know anything about it. I kept finding, like, metal where the...
Corner bead.
Yeah.
And like, somebody came in and they were like, Chris did this. Like, no. Jen said she did it because she didn't want to make me look like a lesser of a man.
Right. Well,
I didn't
you
know how
are.
to fucking. I didn't know how to fucking do it. I thought I did.
You are
I
less
fucking
of a man.
I screw fucking. I put holes in the wall. I put anchors in the wall, and then I put the fucking thing in there. They're not going nowhere.
I could, but you know, suck. If somebody sat there and sat there with me, I could do it, no problem. But when I'm by myself, I can't do it. It's weird. It's fucking.
I put
insane.
together many of
We went to hang two
IKEA
TVs
things.
and curtains when I redid like my man cave we have in there now. I had to get my sister-in-law over to do it, dude. That's not bad. I think I fucked the thing. It was embarrassing. Dude.
Well,
Now I'm telling the whole fucking world.
have you guys ever thought of going to YouTube?
Yeah, dude, but I do exactly what they do. It
I don't need
doesn't
directions.
What?
I don't need directions. I'll figure it out.
Work. It doesn't work.
We wouldn't know none of that because me and Jerry are naturally.
The one thing I did look up
Construction.
YouTube. I did by myself. I
Oh,
changed
go figure.
the bulbs in my headlights. I did that. And
yeah?
I did
No
that.
shit.
Yeah, that worked out good.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
But the only thing is, man, they only give you my fucking hand, dude. If I gained another pound, I wasn't doing it. You only got like this much room in here.
Right,
Unless you
right,
take the whole fucking car apart.
right.
I'm good at putting shit together like IKEA shit. I put many of IKEA shit together.
Well, I remember when we built your. Remember when you
I
built
do
your
it
shed
right
up in
because
your
I
house?
do it twice.
Hold
I
on.
take the fucking
Chris
thing
is
apart
talking.
and fucking put the shit back together again. Like, because every time I'll skip a step and I'll be like halfway through, I'm like, fuck, I gotta take it apart, put it back together, fucking do it right. And so I do it.
IKEA.
Okay, cool. What are you saying?
Remember when you built your shed at your house?
Yes, I did build a shed at my house.
I remember when we were helping you, me and Tim. I was like, and we built the frame and you put the wall up. I was like, this shit's fucking easy. It's not as hard as people think it is.
Well,
I just can't do it by myself.
it's coming from the guy that can't hang a tail rack.
Yeah,
Building a shed is
if
easy.
I had somebody over my shoulder,
You mean it's easy to be a helper?
no, I could
Me
do
and
it.
him probably did everything.
I could do it.
What?
I just
Yeah,
need
it was
somebody-
easy. When I built the wall,
I just need somebody to say, yo, don't put so much force on that, or don't, you know what I mean? That.
here's my tip for my homeowner tip for hanging something small like that.
Yeah.
You don't need a fucking drill.
Well,
Not
that's
for
what
that
YouTube
part.
said.
Nah, get a fucking screwdriver. Nice little hole.
Yeah, well, now I know.
Put
Nice
an
little
anchor
hole.
in.
15 fucking holes. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Look,
that's yeah.
So listen. So that the anchor is like this fucking big for a towel rack, right?
No.
Why is it this fucking big?
That's not the anchor then.
It's what it came with.
I refuse to believe.
Is it metal or or what?
Plastic.
It screws
It's
in
fucking big.
because you're just supposed to put that in your drill and it screws right in.
Right.
Yeah,
but when I
the
did it,
drywall.
it kept fucking snapping in half.
Yeah.
And
Then
then
you put too much torque on it.
Now I'm out of fucking anchors.
Can you turn the drill down?
Sure.
Yeah, your torque is too high.
I guess.
Spin it to the.
Jesus.
You see
Oh,
the
sure.
numbers on the
Yeah.
drill, and it says max.
Yeah.
Well, don't fucking have it on max. Put it on like 9.
Yeah. Well, where the fuck were you at a year ago when I did this? 2 years ago.
I use a drill every day. Every day.
Where was Chris? Hanging in his closet with a necktie. Hanging
With a lemon in his
with
mouth.
lemon in his mouth.
The towel was tied, or it was tied to a towel rack I hung in the fucking closet by myself.
And he didn't do a good job. That's why he's still here.
Yeah. Well, the
So
lemon,
embarrassing.
I have a good lemon game. Lemon, I don't. That's the whole key. Keep
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lemon in your mouth. Bite down the lemon. Lemon falls out. You're fucked.
What's that do?
It shocks you to back to
The juices of the lemon.
Oh, okay. So
the
you choke
sour.
yourself.
bite down on the lemon.
He's masturbating this whole time.
I just caught on.
Okay.
So lime, lemon,
Yeah.
something sour.
Whatever you got. He does it at the bar because they always have lemons in line. He walks into a bar with a tie around his neck and they're like, hard day at work.
Excuse me for
He's
a
like,
minute.
no, just let me get a
me-
Sprite with a lime.
Yeah, no, let me get the David Hutchins.
Deep
Special.
cut. Deep cut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That really makes you look bad, dude, when you can't do that.
Isn't that his name, David Hutchins? What?
Yeah, it's from The Cure. I would have went with David Carradine.
No, not the Cure.
In excess.
In excess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
David Carradine, but Hutchins, Michael Hutchins.
I was a
Michael.
big NXS fan when I was little.
David,
Love
yeah,
that
the David Carradine, Michael Hutchins combo, lemon and lime.
Yeah.
My seltzer water. Anyway,
Yeah.
but like I said, man, like I spent a lot of fucking money on my on Nike kicks. I didn't. You think 8 years old? You think because like the fucking the ones you got on them Court Visions cost about that. For a fucking grown adult, they're the same fucking price as the Court Visions for kids. They were
Love the
at
Court
Kohl's. At Kohl's, they're probably even cheaper.
Use your Kohl's cash, man.
Well, I didn't go
Yeah.
to Kohl's. We didn't go to.
There's
Kohl's.
your first
we went to
mistake.
we went to Dick's.
Shit with the
And every
Kohl's.
It's funny. Every time I say Dick's, my kid goes.
Of course.
Go to one time, she's like, "Does that say ducks?" And I'm like, "No, it says Dick's."
Yeah.
Because she thinks it's hilarious.
Right.
Dude, I used to do the same shit. My grandma watched us one time we were little, and remember Wildcats was on? Remember the movie Wildcats?
Yeah.
And every time they would curse it, I look at my grandma and go, what'd they say? Just so she would say it again.
How
It's
funny is it,
fucking
old ladies cursing?
Yeah.
I love that shit.
But like, when these places open up, like BJ's and Dick's, like, do they really have like
Yeah.
that much pride? Or they're like, no, I'm BJ. We are opening BJ's. Like, really, you don't think nothing
Shout out to
ahead of
BJ's.
time. Like, I guess it doesn't matter. But everybody's 12 years old in their head.
Well, he knows
Every
his
time you
name
say
is.
BJ's.
He knows he's named after oral sex. What do you
and
want him to do?
Dick's. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want him to do?
I want to, think a little bit, think ahead a little bit.
Maybe
but they're
they
making
did
a lot of
think-
money. People don't.
Maybe
people
they
don't-
did think ahead.
Dude,
and
I
maybe they're
dropped
perverts.
so much money at BJ's a month. It's insane how much money I spend at BJ's, dude.
I know that's crazy, man. You better be careful. You don't want to get a disease.
I just called him. Damn it. I just set myself up.
That was one of my old routines I never use anymore. About like the deed of like, oh, we're gonna get a, what are they called? What are they called? It was a bulk item
Bulk item.
store.
That's the way to do it,
And
dude.
she's like, and I'm like, here's a Sam's Club and a Costco. Look them over. And she says, well, I prefer BJ's. And I said, well, I prefer BJ's too. We're fucking talking about warehouse here. Shut the fuck up or something. But I never use that one anymore. Catch me at Soul Joe's Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did you guys know French toast isn't from France?
No. You're fucking kidding.
Blew my fucking mind. When I-
Where's it
fries
from,
are not-
Fats?
Where do you think? Just go around the table. Where do you think French toast is from?
Belgium.
Belgium. That's what I was going to say.
Nope.
Canada.
Nope.
America.
Nope.
Where?
The Roman Empire.
You're kidding.
Swear to God. Heard it on the podcast.
So it must be true.
Give it a goog.
Belgium waffles, I would think, would be more Belgium.
I didn't say Belgium. I said
But he
French
said
toast.
Belgium.
Yeah.
French toast.
You want me to Google it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I fucking love French.
I don't want to hear in 2 weeks that he was full.
French
Yeah.
toast.
He's sorry.
Oh,
you say
then
you
I
got to
got-
retract some.
I got an apology.
Yeah, we've been
Well-
waiting for this
Should we wait for the Goog?
because he wouldn't tell us. What
Yeah, let's
it was.
Google the French toast first.
If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be damn. It's gonna be a double apology week. But this apology, I might not be right. I just seen something that might back your guys' thing up.
What? That people did not have sex with kangaroos?
No, I'm still standing by that one. French toast. Origin of French toast. Let's see here. Nothing.
No, I'm reading it. You guys can do some witty banter while I'm reading.
French toast, yeah. French fries ain't from fucking France either.
Yeah, freedom fries.
Where
Where are French fries from?
Freedom fries. in
They're
this town.
American. Like French fried is a term like that they had a certain way of frying things.
Why would they
I
say
guess
that
French
then?
fried potatoes, and then they turned into French fries, which were the American version. Like, I'm sure everything has a
Dude,
reason. I don't
French
fucking know.
toast.
Who am I
Oh,
fucking?
my
Emerald?
God.
I don't
Do you
fucking know.
guys prefer a sweet or savory breakfast? I like a sweet breakfast.
No, I like a hearty breakfast.
Well, that's not.
I
answering
think
my
everybody likes no, because there's omelets, but
Yeah.
I think it will be split because people like eggs and bacon and all that shit, but people like pancakes and French toast. And
I'd rather have French toast.
And a lot
than
of
the other
people
stuff.
put syrup on all of that stuff.
I do. I put syrup on my eggs. Definitely.
I don't put eggs.
100%.
The
I don't put
bacon,
it on eggs,
the
but
bacon,
like
and
Bacon,
the
sausage, yeah,
shit.
absolutely.
Bacon, sausage, scrapple. I've seen people.
Sausage
you know what I
and
mean?
scrapple is fucking good.
Yeah.
Actually, French fries originated in Belgium,
Why do they call it
About
Belgian
French
fries?
toast.
which is its own country.
How about French toast?
French
Still
toast?
getting
Did you
to that.
find
I don't see nothing about Romans on here, Fats.
Well, I heard it from the great Chris Stefano, so it's true, and he's a historian.
All right. Well, what did you have to apologize about?
So remember we were talking about animals.
Yeah, having sex
It
with them.
says it right here. Rome around the first known recorded
Thank
recipe
you.
for French toast comes from Rome around 300 AD.
Thank
Is that
you.
on Wikipedia?
That is on West Texas and A&M University. So it's more of
No thanks.
That's right.
No
That's right.
thanks.
I'll take that.
No thanks.
It's on the internet. It's on the worldwide internet.
If it ain't on Wikipedia, I don't want to hear it.
It says also somewhere else says the name French toast was first used in 17th century England.
No, that's not true. Roman was way before that, 17th century.
Well, if you want the best French toast, go to the Frozen Spoon in Norristown. Best in the tri-state area.
They have French toast?
Shout out Frozen Spoon.
Everything.
Turo has breakfast?
Everything.
I thought they were just ice cream.
Nope.
They might not have called it French toast. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. All right,
So anyway,
apologize.
remember we were talking. Well, I don't know. I can't say the apology because I just seen something that might support your answer. It's not saying you guys are right.
I'm
just saying.
not hearing. I'm
Remember we
sorry.
were talking about animals dying and like what happens to them when they die because their bodies left over.
Yeah.
So I was going to the gym one day and I'm going through some back roads and I hit a fucking squirrel.
You
Right.
son of a bitch.
Fucking
And-
murderer.
When I was coming back, vultures were eating it immediately. Turkey
Right.
vultures.
Yeah.
So you guys might be right.
Well,
Circle of life.
Animals eat other animals.
But I'm just saying,
They
there's a
smell
lot of animals out there that die
decomposition.
all day long.
Them
All of it's
vultures
natural.
smelled that shit from fucking miles away.
Like seconds later, dude, they were on it.
So because in Yellowstone, the guy just got he had to pay a fine because he went and saved a baby deer. But because
The buffalo.
there was
the
another
bison.
Because he touched it.
there was another one though, I think. But because a lady got attacked by a bison trying to get close.
A guy grabbed a bison and they had to euthanize it because they rejected
Mother
by
didn't
the
want
herd.
it. Yeah, because it
But
smelled it.
yeah, well, same with deer. Either way, they don't.
So
want
why
to
is he
touch it.
liable
None
for
of
that? He didn't know.
Because the thing is, they don't care. Unfortunately, if a baby is like trapped or whatever in like a tar pit or whatever,
Right.
whatever the fuck they got there, they don't want you touching it because it fucks up the natural circle of
But
death.
I
and
understand
life,
that, but
and they
why is
don't
this
want
guy
no-
getting charged?
Because it's a federal park, like it's a national park. Like you can't. There's rules. Don't touch the fucking.
So how the
animal.
fuck are
Don't
people supposed
touch
to
the
know that?
animals.
Like I wouldn't know
Probably
that.
signs all over the
There's probably
place.
signs. Don't touch the animals,
They
but you
probably
notice
tell
I don't
you
think
as
there's
soon
a
as-
the
sign
guy,
that
the
says
guy
that.
had it tugs
There's
on his
100%
heartstrings at this
sign.
fucking.
It says if there's an animal trap, don't save it.
No, don't touch the fucking animal.
at all. Yeah, and if
At
an
all.
animal's
Don't
But
trying,
it's
feed
just
'em,
human
don't
nature.
touch
If you
'em.
see
Yeah,
an
but-
animal
yeah, but
struggling
then you
to
touched
live.
it. You touched it in your stinky fucking human shit.
Yeah,
I'm sure my hands
like
smell a lot
Funyuns.
fucking worse than her fucking snatch has been out in the wilderness for fucking 3 fucking
Who's
100 years.
snatch?
The fucking buffalo.
You think a buffalo wants to smell your hot
I'm
fries
sure
all
I
over
smell
your
better than
fingers?
buffalo.
That's debatable.
They've been roaming the plains of Montana for fucking years.
How about a fucking another train derailed right in fucking Yellowstone, leaking into their fucking water.
Did it really?
Right when they're
What's up
going
with
over
these
the
train
bridge.
derailments, man?
Right when they're going over
Tracks
the
are
bridge
old.
Yeah, I know.
to go into over the water. Train derailed.
So that's going to kill more animals there.
But look, the natural circle of life. They leave the animal alone.
I
it's gonna
understand the
die,
circle of life,
it's
you
gonna
moron.
decompose. Shit's gonna fuck. Well, no, you apparently don't.
No, I'm just
because I
saying.
haven't heard a fucking apology that you were wrong yet.
Well, I'm
So
just saying it might
apparently-
not support it because there's a lot more animals.
What the
that they're
fuck
dying
else
every
happens? A
second
fucking
day.
beam of light comes down and the good animals go to heaven and the
I
fucking
don't know.
all
Maybe the
animals go to
aliens eat
heaven?
them.
Just the dogs.
Aliens could eat them.
Aliens are eating the dead animals.
Maybe.
Not other animals.
Or not fucking
Animals
food.
too.
Right.
Dude, there's a lot of animals dying. You know they say every second somebody dies. Well, every second an animal's dying, and there's a lot more animals than there are people. Is what I'm trying to say.
If there's a lot more animals are eating the other animals that are dying. Circle of life. Circle of
I'm
life.
just saying. In this,
Shomer Shabbos.
you might be right. You guys might be right. I'll give you that much.
I mean, I'm not right about a lot,
You might be right.
but this one I'm right.
But
Or
switching
we're right.
switching topics.
Yeah, because you're right.
I want to call them morons. These fucking. What's wrong with them? These people that went down in this fucking submarine.
Oh, yeah.
God.
What were they thinking? Look. Okay, they died. It's a sad they all lost their lives, right? You paid $250 fucking $1,000 each of you, right? To get in this little thing that's not comfortable. You're fucking crouching this little fucking cylinder.
I think
right?
you're sitting.
No seat.
Yeah. And you're going down the levels that you know will crush you, right? To see a fucking ship, right? That you can see. I could get up on the internet and see a better view than they'll see in that fucking little
Yeah.
tight thing.
Damn right.
Look, I've always been this big supporter. People get killed by sharks and stuff. I don't care. It's your own fault. If somebody comes in my house and I'm not supposed to be there, you're dying, dude. If you're not supposed to be there, you're dying. That's their home. Stay the fuck out of
Well,
it.
it was a submersible, which is different than a submarine. I think it was like a lower class.
Whatever it
submarine.
is.
And they said that
in a metal.
they were using a fucking
Box.
PlayStation controller, but
Yeah.
not a good one, like a Mad Cat.
Yeah, they said a $29 one. I'm
A
like,
Logitech.
And
like,
this
good
is
ones
not-
are $70.
This ain't the first time they did this, but what they said was every time they went down, because they weren't supposed to go down as far as they went anyway. Obviously, that was not supposed to happen. But every time they went down, it created micro fractures in the structure
Right.
of the
Because
submersible.
it's fucking pressure.
And the last person that went down there that came back and he was like, look, that shit was scary and shit. Like, you heard creaking and cracking.
Oh,
and
shit,
It was
really?
like, you heard like,
You lost me at Ocean Gate.
right.
After all them Watergate,
Right.
Spygate, and Deflate Gate,
did
you
people
lost
wanna-
me
No
right
gate.
there.
Why do people want to see the fucking Titanic? It's sunk.
It's history.
There's a million fucking ships that are way more famous than that ship that sunk. Who cares?
I know
Name
we're.
one.
I don't want to
And
go off
It's
on.
all corrupt. It's about to disappear in the next 10 years. It'll be gone.
I don't want to
Yeah.
go off on another tangent about the Titanic, but I did hear recently some crazy stuff. Like there was back in the day when they built the Titanic, there was some kind of federal thing they wanted passed, some like banking thing. But the richest man in the world at the time was on the Titanic, and he didn't want anything to do with it. So the
J.P. Morgan
Yeah.
didn't get on the boat at the last minute and
no,
let
it wasn't
everybody
J.P.
die.
Morgan. It was it was the Rothschilds. The Rothschilds
they were
got
the
on and
world.
got back off.
J.P. Morgan.
Well, I'm going to disagree.
Everybody else, all his competitors died on the
I
boat.
heard Rothschilds.
Well, most of them.
I heard Rothschilds, but whatever. Like, J.P. Morgan could have been part of that too.
Give it a googs.
Yeah, give it a
Keep your banter going.
give it a goo. But I heard that. Yeah, we'll say J.P. Morgan for Jerry.
I just don't understand.
Either way, rich people got on, acted like they were going on the boat, took some pictures, got back off. What I'm getting at here is that there's conspiracy that boat sank with the richest people in the fucking world on there and made way for other people.
All right. Well, Reuters, you know Reuters?
Yeah, it's like
respected news agency.
right.
While corrected, fact check, J.P. Morgan did not sink the Titanic. While it is true that J.P. Morgan owned the Titanic and did not sail on its doomed maiden voyage, they spelled maiden wrong, there is no evidence to suggest he deliberately missed the trip because he knew.
What about Rothschilds?
I'm questioning them because they can't even spell their own fucking.
Well, you were
letter.
talking about fucking.
I said Rothschilds.
Somebody
He
missed
said,
it. This is who missed it.
but I heard Rothschilds.
No, you were just trying to prove Jerry wrong.
I said it first.
Dude who, at the time, like one of the richest people in the world was that dude, like John Jacob Astor or something.
John.
Like, Astor Street was named after.
John Jacob.
He was like the Jeff Bezos of the time. He saved like 11 dogs. He was in the movie when his wife put his wife and baby on one of the boats, and then she made him go get the dogs, go get his dog, and he released all the dogs out of their cages.
They got on the boat, the dogs too?
Not all of them. Well, they all jumped in the water, like 11 of them. I think 3 survived.
I just don't understand why you would want to go down and see that thing. You can go on the internet and see pictures of it a lot better.
The funny
Yeah.
thing
Like, what's
is
the point?
that
And
there was a book written called like the Titan or some shit like that, and that was about a big cruise ship, a big ship crashing into an iceberg.
But those people did not suffer 1 second.
That's what they keep
That's
saying.
what they say.
You fucking blew up a million pieces. They suffered, dude.
But no,
No,
because
dude,
the boat goes like this.
I know.
like that.
You still
It
suffered,
goes
though.
like that.
No. It's like you stepping on a roach.
Oh, and that thing? Yeah, they're done. The nose blew off, the tail blew off, the rest of it got sunk into it.
Yeah, but I really don't think any of it blew off. I think it just got to that
It said,
point.
yeah, it goes from inside out.
I think the middle part
Imploding,
squeezed
they
so
call
Yeah,
tight,
imploding.
Yeah, it just
other ends
popped.
just popped off.
But
like a
everybody
biscuit
inside
can.
got
Oh yeah, they're done.
like us stepping on a soda can
They
full
said
of
he
bugs.
passed out before they even died, though. They said he passed out.
Well, they lost.
had
No,
oxygen.
they said. Here's the thing. They said they have this much oxygen to survive, but I heard they knew they were dead. Like they just didn't tell nobody. They already knew.
Well, the Navy heard it,
They heard that.
but it
Yeah.
took them because of where it was at. It took them so long to get out there to prove it before they're like, yo, our secret listening devices heard this thing.
They were better off just sweeping
Blow up.
the whole thing
But
under
they
the
lost-
rug and
they lost
saying they were in
contact.
the Bermuda Triangle.
They lost contact like an hour after they started going down.
They probably died, like because that
145.
thing. Because like I said, microfractures, man. And they went down in that pressure. You keep fucking going, keep going down and keep going one too many times to the well. They say you fucked up that time.
One of the guys, one of the richest, what's this guy in Pakistan?
Rich, I don't know how rich he was.
He was a
but he's
billionaire,
rich dude from
and he
Pakistan.
brought his fucking
son.
19-year-old kid.
Yeah.
They didn't look Indian though.
Well, no, the
Pakistani.
wife, he bought it for him and his wife, but the kid kept busting her balls and insisted that he wanted to go.
Yeah.
So she gave
Here's another $250,000. Give me one more. We're all going to commit
No,
suicide.
she didn't go. They only had the 2 tickets.
Some other father-son duo was supposed to go, but they backed out for whatever reason. The guy was trying to entice him to go and gave him $100,000 discount.
That's another thing. $250,000. You can't give me a fucking seat with a cushion on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're sitting on steel.
I wouldn't go in the Schuylkill River with that thing. Soon
Fuck
as you're
no,
like,
dude.
there's 17 bolts on the outside, I'm going to bolt you
Look.
into this thing.
The creator that made us, whoever it may be, we're supposed to be on land, dude. That's why we stay on land. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the
Yeah,
assholes
fuck
that
that.
get killed in SeaWorld.
Or they go up in
What do you
space.
think's going to happen when you put a fucking whale in a swimming pool? It's going to kill you, dude. You fucking morons. Leave these fucking creatures alone.
Polar
Yeah.
bears, the guys that they were on acid and they jumped in the polar bear tank because polar bears swim around and they're cute,
Yeah, they're fucking real
big
cute.
paws,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah,
look
rub
like
his
they're.
belly.
But they're actually one of the bears that will attack humans.
They're the most
Kill you.
nastiest.
Kill you.
Yeah.
They're nastier than grizzly
But they
bears.
they look cute when
They're
they're
cute and
swimming
white
around in the
and fluffy,
fucking
yeah.
tank and
Drinking a
they're not
Coca-Cola.
they're not growling at
So
you.
do gorillas. I'm not going to pet one. You know what I mean?
I remember gorillas at the zoo. Like pounding on the window. Like,
Yeah.
you fuck with it a little bit, they get mad.
Yeah, you don't fuck with them, dude. They'll rip your fucking arms off. You know what I mean?
Like, you run around with no pants on all day, and fucking people just get to see whatever you do. You be mad too.
Yeah.
Shit wherever you want. It's good life.
Throw it at somebody.
Throw it at
if
somebody.
You feel the need to.
Yeah.
Tell them a story about when you were at the zoo.
With the lions.
Yeah, that was good.
Was it me and Tone at the zoo? Who was I with? I think it was Tone.
Who else would be with
Yeah.
the zoo?
I don't know if I was with somebody else. I don't know because it's so long ago.
Who else would you be at the zoo with?
Lions. I don't know. Could have been like.
I was like 11.
Then it was Tone if I was that young. It could have been a teenager.
Well, then you were with one of us.
That's what I'm saying. It might have been one of us.
You're with your brother.
Anyway, these lions were fucking, right? And the female didn't want no parts of it.
Ooh.
But he was already in her.
Ah.
And she let out a grunt like, rah! And like she lunged forward. And as she lunged forward, his dick came out and shot a load.
No shit.
Hit the people that were watching, because people were watching these lions.
Of course.
Hit them, dude. You ever see a lion's load?
Can't say that I have.
Holy shit, dude. It's like putting 10 gallons of milk in a fucking super
Yeah, you
soaker.
never heard the old expression? It's like a lion's load.
Nah.
Dude, them people
I
got
just made that up.
drenched in lion cum. They were soaked in lion cum.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
In
Well,
like
in
a
the
lamb
jungle.
out, like
Was that
a
the
lion.
Philadelphia Zoo? I can't
that
remember if it was
out
Well, in the
Philadelphia
jungle, the
Zoo. It had to
lion
be
comes
Philadelphia
tonight.
Zoo. It had to be Philadelphia
Yeah, because
Zoo.
there
The
wasn't no
Weeble
Elmwood
Wappo.
Park Zoo back in the day. They didn't have no.
Well, it could have been a
fucking
Cape May
lion.
Zoo.
Or anything.
They had a
Maybe.
lion.
Yeah, they
Well,
did.
yeah, but not a male and a female lion at the same
He
time.
didn't say it was a male and a female
Yeah.
lion.
No.
Happy Pride Month.
No wonder it's not happy.
That's a
It was
double
a-
joke. That's a double joke. Pride Month, Lions Pride, gay lions. Happy Pride Month.
But yeah, like no wonder
Go Penn State.
wasn't trying to have
Yeah,
no
that's-
parts of it. It was a dude.
Yeah, they drenched them people. That shit shot out, dude. Like, I mean, you know, the cage sits back. There's like rocks. There's grass. So like, the people were like at that wall, and if I'm the lion, that's how far it shot.
Yeah.
Cut, like,
It's
yeah.
probably like
So
50
you
feet
physically
away.
saw people go, ah.
Yeah, like, it hit kids. It was on kids, dude. That kids had lion cum on them.
Damn.
So if you got squirted by a lion down there in like 90...
I'm gonna say 92.
You
What's
could
the
collect
way
some.
One.
What zoo were you at?
I don't know. I'm trying to think where was that because I didn't even remember who I was with. But
Had to be Philly,
Well,
right?
it was either
I don't
Norristown,
remember
Philly,
going to Philly.
Cape
It
May.
might have been like
Brooklyn.
might have been like no, like
the one up in Lehigh.
Great Adventure,
Valley.
the safari thing. It might have-
yeah,
I
yeah.
forget. It was something, dude.
That
I
time
don't
when you
think it was-
spent
I
the
don't think it
weekend
was
with
a
Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask Tone. Tone was there, so he would know. I'll have to ask him where it was at.
Let us know in the comments.
Like I said, it
Tom.
wasn't.
Toe.
It wasn't Elmwood Park.
I don't remember a female
Nah,
lion.
it definitely wasn't Elmwood. It definitely wasn't
I
Elmwood.
will tell you, though, Elmwood Park had a lion when I was like maybe 10 or 11, 9, 8, whatever.
Yeah, it was a fucking head that you threw
No.
fucking
No,
donation.
a real
on.
lion.
My dad told me don't look at.
And my grandma and grandpa lived across the street from Elmwood Park. Hearing that lion roar 5 o'clock in the morning was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I remember hearing the bobcats and stuff they had in there.
And then they had the gibbons.
Yeah.
The woo.
Yeah, they were black monkeys, right? Yeah, I remember that. That was down
you
the
just
front.
said that, but we're gonna cut.
Yeah,
that.
they were monkeys in the cage they had.
I know you meant.
Yeah, that was cool. Elmwood Park Zoo was a cool zoo.
Yeah, it was. I think it was
Still
better.
is.
I
Way
think it was
better now.
I think it was better back then than
Well, it's
Yeah,
only
it's 'cause you're
because like,
nostalgic.
you can. There's more places there. You can buy wine and beer in there now, like
Yeah.
4 different spots.
yeah. Well, why do you want wine and beer at a zoo?
Who doesn't want to get liquored up and feed the
At a
giraffe?
zoo?
You
Yeah,
feed the giraffe.
I feed the giraffes every fucking time. The one buffalo died.
I
You used to
don't-
be able to feed the
Would
buffalo.
they-
Buffaloes died.
One of them. One of them died.
They're one of my favorite animals.
What they
feed-
need to do...
Feed them like big things of lettuce and stuff.
What they need to do is build like a catwalk on Harding Boulevard, going from one side where the bocce ball court is, going around to the front entrance.
Well, they
People
are
don't
they
have
are going to
Shut
expand.
the fuck
They
up.
need to get rid of
Can I
it.
finish talking here? You cut me the fuck off.
What a
So
mean,
people don't have to walk in the fucking grass or in the street with strollers to get from one side to the entrance.
Yeah.
They need to do away with
dangerous.
zoos, dude. It's time. Stop fucking with these animals.
Yeah,
they
they're
don't take
very-
care of them. They don't. These animals are
They
all
save
fucking.
a lot of
That's
them.
all you had to say.
Yeah, we would have never heard it if it wasn't for
Yeah.
you. fucking.
Trying to do something nice for once in my life here and explain something good for the community.
Well, it sounded stupid.
So we know that people that are in Norristown and have shit to do with the public works or this and that, Harding Boulevard, across the street from the tennis courts, like Jerry said, from the bocce court, walk around to the front entrance of the zoo. How are Norristown residents that are walking supposed to get there?
Yeah.
Push
You ever
a
see a
stroller
lady?
in a
There's
dangerous
no
street?
sidewalk. There's no
Never-
sidewalk.
I've seen chicks pushing coaches and strollers and shit
Yeah.
along there.
You think they would put a fucking sidewalk in?
Just name it a catwalk.
Yeah.
You can
Tell the
paint,
kids
paint
something.
it up.
Like
Well,
the
they do
fucking
have-
leopards.
No, I can't even say that.
Let's start a grassroots campaign. $1 we'll
Start a GoFundMe.
we'll sell them by the board, engrave people's names on it. But it's us, so it's going to be a bunch of bullshit. It's going to take forever. Start sending that money, folks.
Start a GoFundMe. Crumb Show will take half the money. The other half will
I
go to them.
apologize
I
for
don't
cutting
want nothing
Jerry
from
off.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at is they are They do have plans to keep
Yeah,
expanding.
to the other side of the creek.
So maybe,
That does my idea no good.
but maybe they'll have
Whatever.
another entrance where they can have people walk in a safer.
Yeah.
Whatever. Al Zone, hit the Crumb Show up. Let's get this ball rolling on this. Norristown
Al.
residents need a pathway to walk to the zoo. Al Zone, hit us up.
I say no. Fuck them.
You want to be on the Crumb Show, Al? We need a new host. This guy
Yeah.
sucks.
This fucking guy out of here.
All right,
Don't threaten me with a good time. You need me.
Joey.
Tune in next week, folks, to see who's replacing Chris. He's fucking fired.
Yeah, that's gonna be our next poll. Who's gonna be the next host?
Hey,
We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
thanks.